Okay, I believe we are live and good to go, but just double checking. Looks like we're live over on YouTube and we're showing live on Twitch. Alright, which I think that means we should be good to go, which means we can go ahead and start by saying hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 24 of Go Battle League, where this time around we'll be taking on two different leagues tonight. We'll be doing a handful of battles in the Willpower Cup, and then following that we'll be taking on the Mega Evolved version of the Master League. That is the plan for tonight. But before we jump into it, just to kind of recap where we're currently at in the season. We're currently hanging out at rank 15 at an even 100 battles, and we were able to get a grand total of 71 wins out of those 100 battles. So at the very least, you can calculate we have a 71% win rate so far. So honestly, pretty solid start for us here. Speaking of solid starts, our longest win streak currently is 23, and our Stardust gains are a little over 75,000 Stardust. Alright, so that's where we are currently at in the season. Admittedly, I went ahead and already selected the premium rewards, as we are currently in rank 15. No matter what, we are progressing, but we might as well see if we can capitalize how many rare candies we get throughout this set. A little one extra for each. One extra for each win? I feel like that's a fair trade-off. But yeah, so with that, we'll go ahead and jump into the premium awards. We're going to start things out in the Willpower Cup. And to introduce the team that we'll be using for these battles, we're starting things out with Annihilate up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Rage Fist, and Ice Punch. Hanging out in the middle, we have Guardian Rapidash, rocking Fairy Wind, Body Slam, and Mega Horn. Then closing everything out, we have Sableye, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Foul Play, and Power Gem. Alright, so this is a squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for our very first set of the night. Or even better, our very first match and our very first set of the night. We'll see. Anyway, match number 1 in this set is going to be up against Rib. Alright, Rib, what do you got? First round's gonna be against our best buddy, Malamar. Hey, Malamar, how's it hanging? Okay, with that, I'm probably not all too happy with dealing with all these sideways, if I had to be 100% honest with you. But we're coming in with the Rage Fist, getting a little bit of an attack boost our way. And we'll go ahead and check up a shield here. I think it's probably going to be Foul Play, which is probably going to do some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. But otherwise, we're able to hang in okay. I may be a little too loose with my shields at the very beginning here, but we'll go ahead and check another shield here. Try to keep our Annihilate alive as long as I can. Now that we are able to counter down the rest of the Malamar, so we are up a mon, but we are down 2 shields. Okay, with that, next mon is going to be the Murkrow. Okay, Murkrow is definitely interesting. That, go ahead and swap right on out for my Sableye. We'll see how well we tank. There'll be Drill Peck. Oof. The answer is we don't. That's okay. We do have Power Gem at the ready. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. We'll either clear out their last shield, or we're going to do good damage to the Murkrow. Take out their shield, it is. And with that, we do lose our Sableye there, so all hope lies with our Guardian Rapidash. We shall see how this plays out. We're not exactly the tankiest of mons, so I'm a little concerned about that. Yep, nope. Ooh, and with that, they are swapping out for a Matang. Ooh, okay. I don't know if I have enough health in my Annihilate to really do anything against Matang there. So we could be looking at loss number 1 here to start things out. Yep. So unfortunately, that's going to be loss number 1 to start out the night. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Admittedly, it probably would have been better for me to swap out to literally any Pokemon to fight off against Malamar, other than the team that I had in the back, but, you know. It's okay. First match of the night. May not be the best start, but we'll see if we can bounce back as we go against Slinemite for match number 2. Alright, Slinemite, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Claydol. Okay. Oh, nope, on out of there and swap out for my Guardian and Rapidash. Okay, with that, I'm going to waste no time here and go straight for the Mega Horn. Did we see it coming? Okay. I'll go ahead and check a shield. Okay, it's going to be Rock Tomb, so we do get the debuff, unfortunately. We do have another chance at Mega Horn, though, so we'll go ahead and fire that their way. Let's see if we can clear or do good damage to the Claydol here. Or we can take out shield number 2. We'll take it. Like that. Swapping right on out for our own Sableye. I'll go ahead and check a shield here. Because, yeah, they're coming in with Aura Wheel. There would have been some pretty nasty neutral damage, if anything. Speaking of neutral damage, oh, we're going right on in with the Power Gem. I feel like I almost missed the animations on that one, shoot. Ooh, they are coming in with the next attack. It is going to be neutral damage if they hit us with Aura Wheel. I'm not sure if it's enough to knock us out, though. Well, answer that question. Yes, it is. Okay, with that, we are able to come in with our Annihilate and counter down the rest of the Morpeko. We are coming back in with Claydol. Is Claydol right now rock any? Okay, no, it's rocking Scorching Sands. Okay, with that. So yeah, we resist Rock Tomb, and Scorching Sands only does neutral damage to us, but we can do some. And while counter is resisted, we do have super effective damage in the form of our Rage Fist. Yeah, I think no matter what, we're going to be losing our... Yep, our... Ooh, we did lose our Annihilate there, and with that, they have come in with Primeape to finish off the rest of our Galarian Rapidash. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so we're in a little bit of a tough spot. We're 0-2 right now. So right now, it's kind of looking like the team that we set up at the very last minute is not living up to the expectations, but it's okay. We still have 3 matches left in the set, and we'll see if we can bounce back here as we go against Adolin, 0257, I believe, for match number 3. And with that, we actually do have a pretty solid start here as we're up against a Poliwrath. A Mud-Shotting Poliwrath, okay. Okay, so with that, they do swap on out for a Mandibuzz. I will swap for... Yeah, we'll go Galarian Rapidash. We'll go all in on a Mega Horn. Let's see if they... It's going to be neutral damage, so I'm curious if they're just going to tank it. Yep, they do up the tank. Ooh, this next one should be neutral, but we are kind of a glass cannon, so I'm kind of curious how much that's going to hurt. Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Bowdus Slam. We are able to clear out the Mandibuzz. That's going to be the return of the Poliwrath. Okay, with another Bowdus Slam. Ooh, and that last one is going to be their Primeape. Not sure if coming in with Annihilate was the best idea, considering Primeape most likely knows Rage Fist. But we'll see how we tank. Oof. The answer is barely, but we do. The answer is barely, but we do. Okay, with that, we'll come in with our own Rage Fist. Clear out shield number 1. Ooh. I'll let this go. That yeah, Annihilate go there, and hopefully we can finish everything off with our Sableye here. Go ahead and check up our shields here. Waste no time checking the shields. It's gonna be Icy Wind. We do get the debuff, unfortunately. They're coming in with another charge move. I'm guessing it's gonna be another Icy Wind, which is gonna mean that we are double debuffed, unfortunately. But can we have enough Shadow Claw power to finish off the Poliwrath? And the answer is yes. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Oh, Poliwrath can... I guess so. Was it a purified Poliwrath? It looked like a regular Poliwrath. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, return Poliwrath would have been pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyway. Oh, and on that note, another Sev, hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. And also welcome to the stream, Martin. Hello, hello. Thank you for the hello. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, welcome. Currently in the midst of our first set of the night. We're currently 1 win and 2 losses, so we're in a little bit of a rough spot, but hopefully we'll be able to start getting some momentum now that we have 1 win under our belt. But we'll see. I want to use my Annihilate, but it's got too high stats. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, on the plus side, well, I don't know if Mankey's still spawning pretty frequently, but I feel like Mankey's a fairly common spawn from what I can tell. So I feel like there's decent opportunities to be able to find a good Annihilate sometime in the near future. But yeah. In any event, though, as of right now, our team, once again, has 1 win under our belt, but we do have 2 losses. So we'll see if we can tie everything up here as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Ricardo, 7891. All right, Ricardo, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Alolan Raticate. Okay, actually, really solid start for us here. With that, they're swapping out for the Hawlucha. Ooh, it's a poison jabbing Hawlucha. Walked right into that one. Okay. What does... I think it was Flying Press, which could be neutral. X-Scissor. Also neutral. But in terms of those 3 moves in particular, we really didn't have anything that we had to worry about in terms of Annihilate's presence there. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Plus, the Alolan Rapidash does have the ever-trusty Body Slam spam. And we are actually able to clear out all their shields, so I will take that. Thank you very much. With that, I'm going to go ahead and swap in for my Sableye. I may be showing all of my cards here, but we'll go ahead and see how much damage we can get in with Sableye. Or how well we're able to tank out this next attack. It's going to be X-Scissor. Be able to handle. Ooh, I think it's going to be another X-Scissor. I'm guessing. No, it's going to be Flying Press this time. Okay, but we do resist, so we're okay. Okay, well, okay is rather subjective here. But we're still alive. We're still kicking. With that, though, they are coming back in with the Alolan Raticate. Go ahead and hit them with a real quick Power Gem and Dip. With that, they are swapping out for Mandibuzz. The good news is we do have at least 1 tool under our belt to deal a little bit better with Mandibuzz, and that is our Ice Punch. It's not the greatest of effects against Mandibuzz, but, you know, it's something. We'll go ahead and check up shield here. Let's try and keep our Annihilate alive as long as we can. It's going to be Aerial Ace. Ooh, can we get to Ice Punch before we get to the next one? Answer is yes. Do we have an Aerial Ace already charged, though? You know, that's the real question. Well, it doesn't matter. We are able to knock out the rest of the Mandibuzz with our Ice Punch. Now it's just a matter of whether or not we can close out against this Eradicate. Does no crunch though, which is a little bit concerning. Can I get to Power Gem in time? We can. Isn't gonna be enough though. Research tells me it is. So Stable I was able to hang on for dear life, secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Chanel Alina Tandiono. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Alright, had a little bit of a rough start with this set with 0-2, but we managed to bounce back, tie everything up with 2 wins and 2 losses. So we'll see if we can close it out, make this a positive set as we look for match number 5. What a suspenseful way to start out the night. Holy moly. Keeping it a little close for comfort out here. Yeah, hopefully we have a good understanding of our team for this next match. And speaking of, match number 5 of the set is going to be against Biddy 8. Alright, Biddy, what do we got? First round's going to be the Battle of the Primates. The Battle of the Apes. Now it's the battle against Greninja. Unfortunately, counter is still working pretty well for us. And with that, they have opted to call tonight, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Not gonna lie, felt a little bit anticlimactic there, but you know, a win is a win. Annihilate holding its own well against their team, so we'll take it. And we do have ourselves 9 rare candies that we can collect, so we'll do that in just a moment. Just real quick drink of water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Okay. With that, we claim these 9 rare candies, and we make our way up to the triple stars with rank 16. Let's go. Starting out rank 16 in the positive. Again, I got a few things I gotta update over on Twitch. New rank, first set in the books, and we got a 3rd star on our emblem. So yeah, off to a pretty solid start there. 3 wins out of 5. We'll take it. But with that, we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. Let's go ahead and jump back into the basic rewards. Jump into the Willpower Cup. And to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for these battles. Starting things out with Annihilate up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Rage Fist, and Ice Punch. Excuse me. Hanging out in the middle, we have Galarian Rapidash, who's rocking Fairy Wind, Body Slam, and Mega Horn. And then closing everything out, we have Sableye, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Foul Play, and Power Gem. Wish I could get at least 9 rare candies after 3 wins in a set. Oh yeah. I think the only opportunity you could ever get that is, I think, rank 15 in Go Battle League. And you gotta spend like a premier pass on that. Yeah, I think even with the well, you could get 8 if you do 4 wins if you do the basic, but yeah, only good time to really capitalize on, was it rare candy gains in the Go Battle League. Play only with premium passes. Ooh, that's a little rich for my since a couple of days. A little rich for my blood, but I respect it. But yeah, I mostly only tend to use premium passes when it's the special, was it the milestones? I think 10 and 15 especially, because that's Stardust and rare candies. But yeah, no, still good. In the regular stuff, the premium pass reward stuff is it's always pretty tempting. Don't know bonus rare candies. Oh yeah, I don't remember where the rare candies are in the premium set for the regular ranks. We can take a look at that after after we complete this set. But for now, go ahead and jump right into it and see how we do for match number 1 of set number 2. Speaking of, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Funky Cold. Alright, Funky Cold, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Mandibus. That one is nope on out of there and swap right on in for my Galarian Rapidash. We'll go ahead and try and take out this first one. I think no matter what, we should be about half health. Oof, okay, it's a little over half health, but otherwise we're still kicking. Otherwise, we're still kicking. I probably could fire off the Mega Horn here because I think they will have just accepted that as neutral damage. But, you know. Trying to bait shields where we don't need to. That's okay. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off the Mega Horn here. Ooh, get some good neutral damage there. And with that, we'll go ahead and use up our first shield here. Let's try and keep our Galarian Rapidash alive as long as we can. That'll be the Aerial Ace. And I think with that, we are able to Fairy Wind down the rest of the Mandibus. With that, they're coming in with the Claydol next. Go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way. Let's see if we can bait off a shield. Nope. And with that, swapping right on in for our Sableye. This we should be able to take out at least one shield, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Okay, we'll try to tank out this next one. I think it's going to get us probably into the red, if anything. Oh no. I mean, it still hurts quite a bit. It does get us deep into the yellow and does lower our attack, which is not ideal, but we do have an opportunity to fire off another foul play their way and clear out their second shield, so we'll take that. With that, we do lose the rest of our... Nope. Sableye there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Now sending in the Galarian Rapidash to tank this next charge move. And we say goodbye to our Galarian Rapidash there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. And with that, now the only one to deal with is going to be their Morpeko. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and come in with the Rage Fist. Not very effective, but it does give me a chance to counter down the rest of their Morpeko. And we have a chance to counter down the rest of their Claydol and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Dick Woobs. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Anyone play in LA? I'm sure someone does. I'm not a LA resident, but yeah, congratulations on the Wild Lucario, though. That's impressive. Yeah, man. Yeah. Hope everything's going well for you. Hope your what time is it in LA? Hope your night's going well. I think it's night. Unless LA is Louisiana, then I think morning's going well? Question mark. Is it morning? Is it still night? I don't remember the time zone difference for that one, but yeah, hope everything's going well on your end. And again, congrats on the Wild Lucario. I think that's pretty legit. Oh, and Super Broker 9759. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. So right now in the set, we are currently at 1-0. Let's see if we can go 2-0 as we look for match number 2. Just started playing again. I hit Santa Monica yesterday in the morning and I caught a Tyrantrum. Ooh, that's some good spawns for you. Lucario and Tyrantrum? That's crazy. Anyway, let's see how crazy this next match goes as we go against Roberto Pizarro. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Claydol. I think, actually, in general, we might be okay sticking it out with this matchup. Our counters aren't very effective against it, and Mud Slap is doing some pretty nasty neutral damage, but otherwise, honestly, I think we'll be okay. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. We're gonna keep at it. Let's check up the shield here. It's gonna be Rock Tomb. Would have been neutral damage, but I mean, would have been resisted damage, which is kind of a bummer for my shield. But otherwise, we do lose our attack buff. We do gain it back with our quick Rage Fist. And with that, I think I'll now go ahead and say goodbye to my Nahalape here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Like that, I'm gonna swap on out for my Sableye, in which case they swap out for a Hatterene. Hitting us with that charm damage. Oh, buddy. Luckily for us, we are able to hit back with some pretty good neutral damage in the form of or super effective damage in the form of our Shadow Claws. And now we do say goodbye to our Sableye there. RIP, buddy, you have done well. I do not know what Hatterene knows, so I'm going to go ahead and check a shield here in case it's something that could probably pack nasty neutral damage like Power Whip. So as we say goodbye to the Hatterene there. Now all hope lies on my Galarian Rapidash. How well do we handle their next Mons? I'm not 100% sure, to be 100% honest with you. They're coming in with the Shadow Gallade. We do have Mega Horn at the ready. And fire that their way. Does neutral damage, but it's just enough to clear out the rest of their Gallade. And we have Body Slam, and unless Claydol's a lot more bulkier than I think, we should be good to go. Research tells me we are, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Oh, only another 151 by New Lucario as a rare spawn. And had to... Is it? Yeah, I had to find out Tyrantrum was rare. Ah, okay. I'm such a noob. Snorlax ran on me because he used yellow berries. If I know it's the raspberries that make it easier. I think they all did. No, that's fair. I don't know if they ever, properly go into explanation on what berries do outside of, yeah, it's probably like some kind of tutorial thing in there, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly, raspberries make it easier. Nana berries or the pink bananas, make it so that they don't move around as much or attack you as much. And then pineapple berries, you get yourself that double candy. Ayy. But yeah. Oh, and Eladri Sarkar, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thanks for the confirmation on our berry knowledge. Much appreciate. Anywho, with that right now, I believe that was match 2. I think that we're now 2-0, if I remember correctly. I think we're looking to go 3-0 as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against George Smart. Alright, George. Let's see what you got. First matchup's gonna be up against a Mandibuzz. Okay. Go ahead and swap right on out for my Guardian Rapidash, which is this swap out for their Morpeko. I wonder if they're aware of Mega Horn. They're possibly aware of Mega Horn. I'm gonna fire off Mega Horn anyway. Okay, they were aware of Mega Horn. Although at the very least we are getting some super effective damage with our Fairy Wind against Morpeko as well, so we'll take that. They are getting hangry, going into hangry mode. We probably wait a little too long to use a charge attack against their Morpeko. Go ahead and shield out again, because even if it is neutral damage, it's still pretty nasty neutral damage. Can I Fairy Wind down? I can. Okay. So we're up a Mon, but we're down a shield. Next Mon that we're dealing with is going to be Claydol. Ooh, can I survive? Do I have enough health in me to survive? I do. Okay. Which means we can go ahead and fire off a Mega Horn their way. We do good damage to the Claydol. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on out for our Sableye. Hopefully we'll be able to tank out the neutral damage from, I'm guessing, aerial aces. Or even foul play. Foul play could do some pretty nasty neutral damage. Okay, it's going to be the aerial ace. Okay, going all in on the power gem. We'll get them all into the yellow. Okay, going for foul play. Bring out their last shield. Here's hoping I don't get one shot by. I don't think aerial ace can one shot, but it's gonna hurt. Yeah. Okay. I was debating on going all the way for Ice Punch, but considering their health, might as well just go for the Rage Fist, which, while resisted, is enough to clear out the rest of the health in the Mandibuzz and secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Yeah, Mandibuzz is always a tough one. Absolute unit of a Pokemon. Anyway, I think right now we're 3-0. Let's see if we can go 4-0 as we go against Yish07 or Yach07 for our next match. And first matchup is going to be up against a Meowscarada. Oh, I'm loving the spice. Hello. Ooh, coming in with the charm damage. Definitely doing some nasty, super effective damage there. Oh, with that, they are softening in for Mandibuzz. So with that, coming in with the Ice Punch, getting some super effective damage there, but otherwise, with that, I'll go ahead and swap right on out for my Galarian Rapidash. They're coming in with the Aerial Ace. Pretty nasty neutral damage there. We'll go ahead and hit them now with the Mega Horn. Let's see if we're able to clear out the rest of their Mandibuzz. Ooh, almost. But with one more Fairy Wind, we are able to clear out the rest of the Mandibuzz there. Now, do they come back with Meowscarada, or are they bringing in Mon number 3? Coming back in with Meowscarada. That, I'll go ahead and say goodbye to my Galarian Rapidash here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. That, coming in with the, what was it? The Annihilip. Which case I'm going to swap out for my Sableye. I'm trying to check out this next one. It's going to be Rage Fist. Does pack quite a punch there. And it does boost their punches as well, so I gotta be careful about that. But otherwise, we can go ahead and fight back with a real quick foul play. We got shield number 1. Down ahead and check up my first shield here. Try to keep my Sableye alive as long as I can. Another Rage Fist. That, coming up with another foul play. And that, ooh, we swap back from Meowscarada. We swap back in for Annihilate. For it's the battle of the Annihilapes. They have opted to call it a night there, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yep, that was victory number 4. Okay, I'm remembering quickly. Oh, and Thick Elite, hello, hello, welcome to the stream, welcome. Feeling the love from the love sign emote, it's cool. Sweaty team, yeah, it is pretty sweaty, I'm not gonna lie. It's making me sweat. Also, not gonna lie, it's got great coverage, but it's lacking any form of bulk, so I'm sweating out here. Pretty sure this is not good for my, what was it? My blood pressure. It's crazy out here. It's nuts. But we're hanging on. We're hanging on. And with that right now, we are currently 4-0 with this team. Let's see if we can go the full 5-0 as we look for match number 5. Ooh, Hariyama, Galarian, Rapidash, and Malamar. That's a pretty solid combo. Anyway, I think it was Muhammad Dayo for match number 5. Apologies if I butchered their name somewhere along the way, but that is going to be the matchup of a Drapion versus our Annihilate. With that, they went in for Aqua Tail, did a little bit of damage there, but otherwise we're still hanging on. That, I'm going to go ahead and hit back with a Rage Fist. It's not going to be very effective, but does boost our counter damage. Comes in very handy. I will go ahead and check out my first shield here. Let's try and keep as much health on our Annihilate as we can. Fortunately, we do avoid a debuff from the crunch, so we're okay there. And we are able to counter down the rest of the Drapion. With that right now, we are we are up a shield, but we are down. We're up a Mon, but we're down a shield. That though, they are coming in with the Mandibuzz. Okay, there's a Snarling Mandibuzz. Ooh, they do get to the next charge move though. I will go ahead and let this one go. Yep, and we'll say goodbye to our Annihilate there. Alright, everybody, you've done well. And with that, I'm going to swap in for our Galarian Rapidash. Fortunately, we are doing super effective damage with our Fairy Winds. Although Fairy Wind doesn't do too much damage to begin with. But, okay. With that, I'm going to try chance this next one. As long as it's not Shadow Ball, we're okay. Okay, it's Dark Pulse. Does get us deep into the yellow. Not gonna lie. It's a little rough, but okay. Ooh, coming in with the... I think this is going to be Body Slam. I will go ahead and shield here. Not sure if it's fully necessary for me to go all in on that, but we did. Coming in with our Sableye. Go ahead and see if we can take out their last shield here. Quick foul play. There we go. Okay, now it's a matter of whether or not we can survive Mega Horn. I think that's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be Play Rough. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely a nope. We're not surviving that. Ooh, and they have one extra charge on me with the Fairy Wind, so they are going to be able to secure their win, which is going to be loss number 1 for us here. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Gotta respect the Play Rough at the very least. Was expecting Mega Horn, which I think probably would have knocked us out too. We're pretty in rough shape from the Fairy Winds, and I think it would have done enough neutral damage to knock out the Sableye. But yeah, I was also kind of curious to see how much damage Mega Horn would have done to Sableye if we would have been able to hang on. But yeah, no, stab, Play Rough, that's pretty much a guarantee on that's pretty much a guarantee on Sableye. Yeah, a lot of turkey counters. Yeah, I hear there's a lot of buzz around Mandibuzz in this in this meta, so gotta be extra prepared, gotta be almost triple prepared for that. But yeah, we try. And it seems to be working out for us at the very least, because we do get ourselves 2800 Stardust, a fast TM, 3 rare candies, and an encounter with an giant Onyx. Hello, Onyx. How unexpected. Ha ha ha. Okay, we got ourselves a new Onyx, and now we have a chance to get some water. Always remember, stay hydrated. Alright, how's your IVs? Interesting IVs. I'm gonna transfer you out. And with that, we have made our way up to about a third of the way to rank 17. We're making good progress. Making good progress to... I don't think we're getting to ELO at the end of this night, but we're at the very least doing what is it? Making positive strides towards it. So we'll still take it. Okay, so with that, so far we had 2 sets throughout the night, both in Willpower Cup so far. We got our first set cutting it close, but we still stay in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. And then set number 2, I'm sorry, we were able to get ourselves a cool 4 wins out of 5. So hopefully we'll be able to keep some good positive momentum here as we jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Willpower Cup. And to introduce the team that we'll be using, for those of you who are just joining us, starting things out with the Nihilate up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Rage Fist, and Ice Punch. Hanging out in the middle, we have Galarian Rapidash with Fairy Wind, Body Slam, and Mega Horn. And closing everything out, we have... there it is. Sableye, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Foul Play, and Power Gem. Alright, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Okay, and match number 1 of the set is going to be against Crycourt 7. Crycourt 7. Crycourt starting things out with an Obstagoon. Actually, a really solid start for us here. They are opting to stick it out though. You know what? I respect it. I don't think there's anything that Obstagoon can really hurt us with. Yeah, they have Night Slash, but we only take neutral damage from that, so we're okay there. With that, we are able to counter down the rest of the Obstagoon. And with that, next mon is going to be their own Galarian Rapidash. Okay, so with that, going all in on a double dose of Rage Fist. And with that, we'll go ahead and swap right on in for our... oh, hello. Sableye, into which he's there, going all in on a Shadow Tyranitar. Okay. I mean, if there's anything I have to give it credit for, it's the spiciest thing I've seen tonight. I have so much respect for it, I'm just gonna let it kill my Sableye. I don't know. GG's. Anyway, hopefully I still have proper shield management here, as it's going to be the battle of our Galarian Rapidash against their Galarian Rapidash. I'm going to check up one more shield here in case they're going all in on a Mega Horn. Okay, it's going to be double dose of Body Slam. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off our Mega Horn their way. Impact good enough neutral damage? Yes, it does. So we are able to clear the Rapidash and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, well, Shadow Tyranitar, dang. They had two Mons, an Obstagoon and a Shadow Tyranitar. That's 4 times weak to fighting. That's commitment to the cause right there. I think that's Mandibuzz counters all the way through. If I had to take a guess. I don't know if Obstagoon counts as a proper Mandibuzz counter. Anyway. Shadow Tyranitar though. That feels like it had Mandibuzz's name written all over it. But anyway. With that though, we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-2 as we look for match number 2. We shall see. We shall see how this all plays out. Oh, there we go. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Nut Today. Sharing a little bit too much information there, but you know, you do you. JK. Hopefully I'm not going to pay for that terrible joke as we're up against a clay doll. Okay, we are taking some pretty nasty neutral damage from their mud slabs, but we are able to hit them back with some super effective damage with our rage fists. And we are actually able to get them well into the yellow, so we'll take that. Well, let this go? Question mark? There'll be Scorching Sands. Ooh, I may come to regret that. I'm regretting that. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and bring in our Sableye here. I'm definitely going to want to check a shield here. Let's try and keep our Sableye alive as long as we can. Okay, it's going to be the Rock Tomb. Okay, with that, they have opted to swap out 4 Z Mandibas. Go ahead and check a Power Gem their way and dip for our Galarian Rapidash. With that, they could be hitting us with some pretty nasty neutral damage with Foul Play, if anything, but otherwise we should be. I mean, well, Dark Pulse. I think it also knows Foul Play, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Dark Pulse definitely hits like a truck, I won't lie. Okay, with that, we've opted to let this go, so I'll go ahead and just fire off another Body Slam their way, which actually does not finish off the Mandibuzz, but does give us a chance to get one more charge in with our Fairy Wind. We'll take that. Whoop. And we do actually have an opportunity to fire off a Body Slam their way. So we'll take that opportunity and clear out the rest of the play doll. Ooh, last mon is going to be their own Galarian Rapidash. Can I... Ooh. Okay, it's going to be the Body Slam bait. Okay, I'm guessing it's going to be either Mega Horn or Play Rough. It's going to be Mega Horn. Oh, I don't have enough health in me to take out the Galarian Rapidash. So, Galarian Rapidash seems to be my own personal Achilles heel tonight. And that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Nicholas Wright, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Doing pretty good. So far, having positive sets throughout the night, so we'll still take that. Hope everything's going well for you as well, Nicholas. Hope you're having a good day, a good night, by the way, I think everyone's in Monday at this point, Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, hope you're having a good start to your week so far. And Asen Lynch, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but hello, welcome to the stream. Apologies for any name mispronunciations, as well as me slowly losing my ability to talk. Okay, but right now, I think we're currently 1-1, if I'm remembering where we're at. So we'll see if we go 2-1 as we go against Supervisor Ethan. Our next match. Alright, Supervisor Ethan, starting things out with the shadow version of a Nihilip. Oh, buddy. Ooh, I think we do still win the CMP tie, so that's good to know. Okay, I may come to regret this, but I'm going to try and tank it. Could be the Rage Fist. Holy moly. Oh, that's damage. That's a lot of damage. And with that, they swapped in for Hatterene, who is doing some pretty nasty charm damage. And I did swap out for Sableye, who's also not all too happy about dealing with this charm damage. Truth be told. At the very least, we were able to do some pretty good, what was it? hit them with some pretty good super effective damage with Shadow Claw. There it is. There's the words I'm looking for. Anywho, we are able to now clear the Hatterene with the rest of our Galarian Rapidash. And now we're face to face again with the Shadow Annihilate. I'll go ahead and check out my last shield here because I'm pretty sure I don't want to deal with whatever Annihilate is throwing my way. That we did take a good amount of damage, but we are able to clear out the rest of the Annihilate. And without the last one to deal with is going to be their Claydol. Luckily, we do have Mega Horn at the ready. We'll fire that their way. Get them well into the red. Hopefully, we can get to Body Slam in time. Yes, we can. Hanging on for dear life. Galarian Rapidash coming in with the Body Slam. Clearing out the Claydol. And securing ourselves victory number 2 of this set, I believe. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Shadow Claw so free. Oh yeah. Shadow Claw putting in the work in that match. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Charm also doing a lot of heavy lifting against my team, I'm not gonna lie. The good news is I think most of the charm users in this meta are pretty tend to have that psychic typing and also tend to be on the glass cannon-y side, so we're able to get some good work in with Shadow Claw. Yeah. Living the dream, man. Oh, it's good to hear, Nicholas. Got the notification you were alive. Seen it kind of late. Would have been here sooner. You managed to stop by, so I appreciate. Like your Pokemon Go content and love your Pokemon Pocket card. Oh, thank you. Much appreciate. It seems to be the general bread and butter of this channel is mobile Pokemon games. For the competitive scene. Yeah, much appreciate. Thank you, and thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate. Yeah. Oh, before we actually jump into the next match, I'm just gonna take a quick drink of water. Hopefully that'll help with I don't know if it'll help with any like mental blocks or anything like that, but at the very least it'll keep me hydrated. I should always remember to stay hydrated. Okay, let's get this dub. Agreed. Let's see if we can get another dub as we look for match number 4. Let's see if we can get ourselves a full guarantee a positive set here as we go into match number 4 of this set, which is going to be up against Pimala 16. And Pimala, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Shadows Wireless. Ooh, I think a new Shadow out here. With that, they have opted to swap out for their Mandibuzz, into which case we have swapped out for our Galarian Rapidash. We will go ahead and try and take out this next one. Gotta be Aerial Ace. Gets us to about half health. And with that, we're gonna waste no time, go straight for the Mega Horn. Do they respect the Mega Horn? Nah. But it does only get them to about half health, so yeah, I guess they didn't really have too much to worry about. But otherwise, it does open the opportunity for some Body Slam spams. Ooh. Okay, but we are still able to Fairy Wind down Mandibuzz before they get to the next charge move, so I will take that. Ooh, that last one to deal with is going to be their Shadow Drapion. Okay. That is going to be quite a problem, I'm not going to lie to you. Well, hopefully we'll be able to start making some progress against this Drapion, make our lives a little bit easier as we work to boost our counters with some Rage Fists their way. Coming with some potential neutral damage with Aqua Tail. Ooh, I'm going to go ahead and check another shield. I think we're really close to getting knockout range with counter. Oh no, they have another charge move at the ready. I guess it's gonna be another Aqua Tail. I think it's gonna get us deep into the red, if anything, or right to the red. Oh no, deep in the yellow. Okay, that they're coming back in with the Zwilus, going all in with a nice punch. Ooh, almost had enough in us to be able to take out the rest of their Zwilus, and almost got to an ice punch there, but okay, with that, Zwilus coming in with the Dark Pulse. Okay, we'll go ahead and fight back with the real quick foul play. Trying to remember what the last one is gonna be Drapion. Ooh, kind of curious how that's gonna play out. Do we have enough in us to be able to knock out Drapion before they get to their charge move? Yes, we do. Whew. Sableye hanging on for dear life, getting the job done, securing ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's all around. Whew. Holy moly. On Trainer Thomas Selk, hello, welcome to the stream. Much appreciated on the hype. That's my own hype, hey. Cool. Yeah, yes sir. But no matter what, we're ending this set in the positive. We're 3 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can get ourselves one more win here as we go into match number 5 of the set, which is going to be up against Marco Perez. I might have missed the last part of their name, and I apologize if I totally butchered that last part. But they're starting things out with a Primeape, into which case we're I'm going to let this one go. I think the first Rage Fist will probably just get us about half health. Okay, well, it's a little under half health, but it's a little more than half health, but otherwise we are still kicking. And we do resist their Karate Chops, so I'm okay with where we're at. Plus we can boost our own attack with our own Rage Fist. Go ahead and check up another shield here. Keep our Annihilate alive as long as we can. And with that, we do have another Rage Fist heading their way. Do they opt to shield it, or are they just letting their Primeape go? Let their Primeape go. Okay. So we're up them on, and we are even on shields. With that, they're coming in with the Mandibles. We'll go ahead and swap out for our Galarian Rapidash. I'll go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. If it's Dark Pulse, it's going to be deep in the yellow. Or right to the red, I'm sorry. Those air slashes are actually doing a little bit more work this time around than I was expecting. Now coming in with the Mega Horn, able to get them more into the yellow. Now firing off a Mega Horn there, not Mega Horn. A Body Slam their way. Getting them onto the red. With that, we are able to bring in Annihilate to counter down the rest of the Mandibles. I wonder if they're gone for Rage Fist, actually. That might have been better. That might have been a better call. Okay. I'm not sure how much I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to try tank it. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Well, definitely hurting after that one, not gonna lie. But we do have enough in us to be able to fire off a Power Gem towards the Morpeko. And once again, Sableye hanging on for dear life, securing ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's all around. I don't know what we've been feeding that Sableye, but dang, is that thing hanging on for dear life. Dang, is that thing not built like a tank. Okay, well, it's actually kind of frail, but it's still hanging on. It's a survivor. But with that, we are able to claim the 2800 Stardust, a charge TM. Always nice. 3 rare candies. There they are. And an encounter with another Onyx. It's an Onyx kind of night. Hello. Oh. Having a rough time getting excellent throws in. Table I've been eating is good breakfast. Yeah. Eating a lot. It's very hefty breakfast. Is that a chime ritual? Sorry, hang on. Pause. Stardust. Okay. Sorry. Oh yeah, but we can take a look at premium rewards now that we're here. Oh, and Jurassic Plush. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hi. Welcome. Just in time to see us get an extra 1,000 Stardust from a Chimecho. I hope I'm pronouncing Chimechos correctly. I feel like I'm butchering it. But anyway. And also in time to see us get to about 3/4 of the way to rank 17. We're actually making real good progress to the ranks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Premium rewards looks like you may get extra rare candies maybe from the mystery item, but yeah, looks like the only major gain in premium rewards is just extra Stardust, which, I mean, it is Stardust. I'm not complaining against extra Stardust, but yeah, I see your point. Not much opportunities for extra rare candies, unless you get it from the win number 2. But yeah. Anywho, ooh, I should probably record for set number 3. Oh, chance of a rare XL. Oh. That comes in handy. Don't see those every day. Plus, XL candies are a pain and a half to get in general. Well, they made it easier, at least with legendaries and mythicals and stuff. But I feel like for regular Pokemon, it's still kind of tough out there. But anyway. In iGen. Yeah. Oh, Boone. Hello. Welcome to this. Oh, possible item on premium. Oh, the rare candy XL. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Might make me more invested in the premium rewards. I think rank 5 is all the mystery items, so I think that might be a good one to focus on. But yeah. Yeah, that's good to know. To answer your question, Boone, is it possible to accumulate 12 million Stardust from Go Battle League? The answer is, I mean, technically, not in, well, I don't know if it's possible to do it all in one season. The 12 million that I've accumulated was throughout all of the time that I've had in Go Battle League, and that was all the way back from season 1, and we're on season 24. So I mean, there have been people who are like much more like I don't tend to battle all too much in Go Battle League, like off stream and stuff like that, so admittedly I'm pretty casual when it comes to, well, I'm kind of like maybe like a little bit more than casual, but like off stream I'm like pretty casual about it, but yeah. It is like an eventual, like eventually if you keep going at Go Battle Leagues and, you know, at the very least getting like one win out of the sets, then oh yeah, eventually you'll get to 12 million, but yeah, I know for me it tends to focus around kind of like how I have in last season, like around like this 800,000, sometimes to about just 1 million. I think I've gotten to like just 1 million like a couple times when I like get a lot more battles in, but yeah, I think that also depends on like, yeah, how much you go into, how much battles you do for a single season over the course of the next 3 months. But yeah. Oh, and Nicholas, are you playing only Pokemon Go? We're gonna switch off to Card Pocket later. Tonight I'm just going to be doing Pokemon Go for tonight. Yeah, we're going to be battling it out, I think, one more time in the Willpower Cup. And then it is a brand new day for me. Like, we've hit midnight throughout this set, so that way we do have the full 5 sets that we can do at this point. So I think in fairness, I'm going to do one more in Willpower, and that should give me 4 sets that I can do in Mega Master League. Yeah, so I think that's going to be the plan for the rest of tonight. We're going to do one more battle in Willpower, and then we'll dedicate as much sets as we can afterwards to doing some Master League battles. Was it Mega Evolution Edition? Hey. Oh, and Strum RBLX, hello, welcome to the stream. Yep, right now we're currently taking on Pokemon Go, specifically some PvP in the Go Battle League. Right now, there's 2 themed, I guess, leagues or cups up. Right now we're doing the Willpower Cup. Yep, and then afterwards we're doing the Mega Edition version of Master League. So, no CP limits, and we're allowed to bring 1 Mega Evolved Pokemon into the battles. I'm going to start with Go Battle League, but then I need stronger PvP Pokemons, I guess. Yeah, it takes a while to get a good footing in Go Battle League, but yeah, I would say if anything, usually the meta of Great League can be pretty rough, but that tends to be the easiest barrier to entry, because that one's what do you say? Oh, the CP limit's lower, so it's 1500. So it's arguably in that case it's the easiest one to enter in comparison to Ultra League and Master League, but yeah, getting fully into the meta, I think in either case can be pretty rough. But I believe we all start somewhere. You know, we all grow with time. And also heavily recommend using PvPoke for any meta research on Go Battle League or Pokemon Go PvP in general. But anyway. I'm not sure if I answered your question already, Strom, but things are going well. So far, we're hanging out on the positive. Yeah, we've been having positive sets throughout tonight. We've been holding pretty well throughout the stream. Yeah, I hope everything's going well for you, Strum, as well. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Hope everything's going good. And Trainer Thomas, I've been taking a break from this week, getting my ELO tomorrow when Ultra League is back. Ooh. Well, fingers crossed for a good ELO. I'm wishing you the best. I'm guessing you have best luck in Ultra League, which is cool. Yeah, personally, Ultra League is a little bit of a rough league for me, but you know, if it works out for you, all power to you. Yeah, wishing you the best. Hoping for, fingers crossed for a good ELO reveal. I believe. Yeah, can keep me updated on we're gonna be streaming. I think the next time we stream on Twitch is probably gonna be TCG Pocket on Thursday. But after that, we will stream again. I think on Saturday about this time with the 3 open leagues. So keep me up to date on your ELO. Kind of curious. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. Yeah, I believe it'll be good. Yeah, anywho, apologies for all my rambles. We'll go ahead and keep on keeping on. Let's go ahead and do one more battle in the Willpower Cups, and then we'll see if we can keep some good momentum going in the Mega Master League. Yeah, I find it more stable than Great League. Even it's good to see meta change. That's fair. Can't keep up with the new meta in Great League. That is true. I guess with like with all the move changes, it tends to affect more in Great League because I guess a bigger Pokemon pool gets impacted. The only thing that was like good last season may fall off like real quick like this season, and so on and so forth. But yeah, no, I get that. Keep you up to date with the ELO next time you stream. Okay. Yeah, much appreciate. Yeah, hoping for the best. Fingers crossed. And hopefully we'll have a good ELO too when we finally get to our ELO reveal. But we're slowly but surely getting to that point. On random minutes, hello, welcome to the stream. How long have I been live? That's a good question. We've been live for about an hour and 10 minutes, give or take. Yeah, about an hour and 10. Started out before midnight my time. Now it's a little past midnight my time. So yeah, so we've done 3 sets so far, but that's all been essentially on Sunday night. Now it's technically Monday morning. I think that's how that works. So it's Monday now. Finally entered into Monday, which means we have a full 5 sets that we can do. And seen some lives from 1 a.m. my time. Oh yeah. Well, in about half an hour, it's going to be 1 a.m. my time. So 6 a.m. for you right now. Oh, okay. Well, I hope we're having a good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for spending your morning witnessing a guy in a Magikarp hat battle it out in Go Battle League. On you too as well, Nicholas, at 3:30 in the morning. Oh, waiting to go to the bus stop. Okay. Well, I shall hopefully keep you entertained while you wait to go to the bus stop, as I should probably keep on with the battles. So we'll go ahead and jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Willpower Cup, and to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for this set. We're starting things out with Annihilate up at the front, who's rocking Counter, Rage Fist, and Ice Punch. Ooh, excuse me. After that, we're in the middle. We have Galarian Rapidash, who's rocking Fairy Wind, Body Slam, and Mega Horn. And closing everything out, we have Sableye with Shadow Claw, Foul Play, and Power Gem. Oh, just scrolling on lives. Oh. Well, I appreciate the algorithm has landed you here and we're able to chat for a little bit. But yeah, if you wish to lurk a little bit, just check out our battles. Always appreciate. Or if you wish to keep on keeping on, I hold nothing against. Scrolled many a time. You know, just checking out whatever's on. But yeah, either way, I appreciate you stopping by and chatting for a little bit. It's always appreciated. But yeah, and with that said, we'll go ahead and see how we do in set number 4 of the night, and possibly our final set in Willpower Cup. Anyway, first matchup is going to be against Don Consolero. I think that's how their name is pronounced. I'm not 100% sure. But they're starting things out with a purified Sableye, into which case I'm going to go ahead and swap in for my own Sableye. They are a purified Sableye. I'm guessing they're rocking... Well, they could be rocking Return. They could also just have purified it for the sake of purifying it. Not 100% sure. Anyway, they have swapped out for their... What Pokemon am I looking at? Drapion. That's the name I'm looking for. Okay, that's also a Shadow Drapion. So we've gone from purified Sableye to Shadow Drapion, hitting us with an Aqua Tail. It hurts quite a bit, not gonna lie. Anyway, now we're coming in with the Foul Play. It's gonna be resisted, but should be enough to take out Drapion, or at least a shield. It's gonna be the shield. Okay. Ooh. I'll go ahead and check a shield here. Try and keep our Annihilate alive as long as we can. Honestly, the worst thing that Sableye is throwing at us is the Shadow Claws. They could also be rocking maybe Shadow Sneak. They have Shadow Ball. Yeah, Foul Play. Okay. That does still hurt quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. But otherwise, we are still kicking. We are still kicking. I'll go ahead and fight back with a Rage Fist. Be able to get some good damage in there. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Annihilate here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Oh, I actually meant to swap in for my Rapidash, but, you know, sending in Sableye to take in their charge move works out well, too. We'll go ahead and finish things off with our Rapidash. Now, last one to deal with is going to be their Metachamp. Okay, so they are rocking counter. We're handling that very well. And we can hit them with some neutral damage with a real quick Mega Horn. And we'll go ahead and check a shield here. I think I can finish them off with one real quick body slam right after this. Okay. They have opted to call it a night before we fire off the body slam, so we are gonna go ahead. We are able to get ourselves victory number 1 of the set. Hey, GG's. GG's all around. Best battle Pokemon content right here. Oh, I appreciate. I appreciate the compliment. I don't know if I'd ever call myself the best of battle Pokemon content, but I do appreciate nonetheless. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, at the very least, we are able to get ourselves another win for the night. But let's see if we can go for win number 2 on this set as we go against Matt. Alright, Matt, let's see what you got. First matchup's going to go against a Galarian Rapidash. I'm going to swap right on out for my Sableye. Of course, I now know that some Galarian Rapidashes could be rocking Play Rough, so I definitely want to keep an eye out for that. And swap things out for a Annihilate. Okay. With that, I'm going to go ahead and check out my first shield here. Let's try and keep our Sableye alive as long as I can. It's going to be a Rage Fist. And then we are able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Annihilate right on out of here. Okay, with that, they're coming back in with the Galarian Rapidash. We're able to clear out shield number 2. Go ahead and let this next one go. And say goodbye to my Sableye here. RIP, buddy, you are still kicking. Okay, and now we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Sableye here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Really put in the work for that game, and I appreciate it greatly. With that though, we'll go ahead and fire off a Body Slam their way, clear out the rest of their Galarian Rapidash. With that, last one to deal with is going to be a Ponyard. For some reason, I'm still trying to fight them with my Galarian Rapidash. Not 100% sure why, but we're here. Let's see if we can go for some good old-fashioned neutral damage with a real quick Mega Horn. And we're able to hit them with real good neutral damage as we're able to clear out the Ponyard and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Right? Yes. Okay. We're 2 for 2. Cool. And Upara Shanti, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. And yep, like Nicholas explained, GG's is good game. We're saying good games all around. Yeah. Oh, and Nace124 hope we're pronouncing your name correctly. But hello, welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciate. Hope things are going well for you today. As right now, at least for us, we're currently holding on strong in this set. We are currently 2-0. So we'll see if we can go 3-0 as we look for match number 3. And speaking of, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Mia Aiden. Alright, Mia, what do you got? First round, third up against a Thievel. Actually have a really solid starts here today. They are opting to stick it out in this fight. I respect it. I will go ahead and let this go, question mark. Double Night Slash gets me to about half health. Okay. Excuse me. Starting to lose my voice a little bit here. With that, coming in with the Rage Fist, it is going to be resisted, but it does take a shield and does give us an attack boost. I'll let this go. Say goodbye to my Annihilate here. Alright, people, you've done well. Gives me an opportunity to hopefully, finish things off with our Galarian Rapidash. Like that. Ooh. They're coming in with an attack form Deoxys with Poison Jab. Hello. I didn't even have proper time to process what I just witnessed. Hello. Okay. Well, anyway, last one we have to deal with is going to be their Morpeko. I do have 2 shields on me, so I might as well use them. We lost them for a second. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay, they hit us with the Psychic Fangs, baited out our shield. Also dropped our defense. With that, we can go ahead and fight back with a real quick Power Gem. Put them all into the red. Now the big question is Deoxys going to hit us with a pretty nasty charge move, because they are currently, they've double debuffed us, our defense. Ooh, okay, and Deoxys is coming back in with a charge move. What does Deoxys know? It's Psycho Boost. Sableye still hanging on for dear life after the double D boost and the Psycho Boost. What? After the double debuffs and the Psycho Boost, Sableye still hanging on, clearing out both the Deoxys and the Morpeko, and securing us victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Woo! Yeah, the first person to 7. Oh! Shoot, I wasn't expecting... Oh, nice. I wasn't expecting to be... Huh. Not only was I questioning whether or not I pronounced your name right, apparently I'm the first person to say it, so you know what? I'll take that honor. Thank you. Yeah, and again, welcome to the stream. Yeah. Sableye putting in the work tonight. Oh my goodness. Right now we are 3-0. Let's see if we can go 4-0 as we go into our next match against DG Bona. Alright, Bona, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Mandibuzz. I'm gonna go ahead and up on out there and swap right on in for my Galarian Rapidash. That coming in with the Mega Horn. Do they have to let this go, or are they gonna shield? Let's go. Trust in the bulk of the Mandibuzz. I respect it. Yeah, with that, they could be hitting us with the Dark Pulse, which will probably get us either deep in the yellow or right to the red. Nope, instead they hit us with the Aerial Ace, which gets us right to the yellow. With that, the next mon is going to be a Claydol. He's coming in with the Mega Horn, able to clear out shield number 1. Swap in for our Sableye. I may come to regret this, but I'm going to try and tank it. Let's see how we handle W Rock Tomb. Okay, we handle the move. We do get an attack debuff, unfortunately. But I think that's not going to stop us all too much as we hit them with a real quick foul play. Okay. Ooh, I might let my Sableye go. And go all in on Annihilate. Possibly a very terrible move. We shall see in a moment. At the very least, though, we do have a little bit of a boost to our counter with one Rage Fist under our belt. We are able to clear out the rest of the Mandibuzz. Now what's going to be Mon number 3 is going to be the Drapion, who's rocking Ice Fang. Okay. Okay, so with that we are able to practically counter down the rest of this Drapion. We just need to block this Aqua Tail. And we are able to counter down the Claydol, so Annihilate going for the going for the sweep on the team here, holding on for dear life, securing ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Also, Tiani Shouk. Apologies if I'm butchering your last name, but ho, welcome to the stream. And ho, hollow as well. Welcome. Easy win. I don't know if I counted easy. Felt my blood pressure go up a little bit on that one, but we made it through. Annihilate holding on for dear life through the end of that, so we're good there. Alvanace, which Pokemon do you use for these battles? For these ones in particular, we're using an Annihilate and a Galarian Rapidash and a Sableye. In terms of general battles, it's just depending on whatever meta is up for the is up right now. And then what I tend to use is pvpoke.com to see what Pokemon are meta for each themed cup, and just see which ones we want to use for the current matches. See what works, see what doesn't. The good news is for these particular matches, we've been this team had a bit of a rough start, but eventually we found our footing with it, and we're holding up really well. So I'll take it. But also take this opportunity to grab some water real quick. Always remember to stay hydrated. IQ just outstanding. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling confident right now because we're currently in the non-ELO portion of the rankings. We're currently at rank 16, going on to 17. So once we get into like rank 20 and then ace through legend ranking, things are going to start getting a little shaky. I'm not going to lie to you, just a heads up. Salt may be thrown a little bit more around during those times too. I'm not going to lie, but at the very least, as of right now, we're still in we're still holding up pretty well. Still doing good enough. I'll stay tuned. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I do apologize in advance if once we get into the ELO portion of the Go Battle League ranks, if the salt rises exponentially, but that do be how ranked goes sometimes. Anywho, at least for this match, no matter what, I believe we're currently 4-0. So we might as well see if we can go 5-0 as we look for match number 5. And match number 5 of the set is going to go against ya boy RJ. Or ya boy RJ. Something like that. Anyway. First matchup is going to be up against is the Primeape versus the Annihilate. We will go ahead and let this first one go. Yeah, go get us deep into the yellow. But otherwise, Karate Chop's not doing all too much to us, so we're okay there. We'll go ahead and fight back with a real quick Rage Fist. Clear out shield number 1. We'll go ahead and respect their shield number 1 with our shield number 1. That'll be Rage Fist, which I'm pretty sure would have been enough to knock us out. Okay, but with that we are able to counter down the rest of the Primate before they get to the next Rage Fist. I feel like I lost my breath there for a second. Anyway. With that, they're coming in with their Galarian Rapidash. Okay, with that they are able to knock out the rest of our Annihilate. RIP, buddy, you have done well. With that, coming in with our Sableye. We'll go ahead and check out my last shield here in case they're going straight for Dazzling Gleam or Mega Horn. They are going for the Body Slams, Body Slam bait. But with that, I think they are now out of shield, so we should be good with this foul play. There we go. With that, the last mon is going to be the Morpeko. Do we survive? I don't know if we survive this. This might hurt quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Okay, last mon on my side is going to be the Galarian Rapidash. Can we survive a neutral Aura Wheel? It is an attack boosted neutral Aura Wheel, side note. Nope, research tells me we're not able to survive it, so unfortunately that is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, so unfortunately, we don't quite have enough in us to be able to, close out with a full 5-0, but we do still get the 4 wins out of 5, so we'll still definitely take that. Go ahead and claim the 2800 Stardust, a Charge TM, 3 rare candies, and encounter with a Spoink. Spoink is cool. If it lets me catch. There we go. Spoink, spoink, yes. Woo! I might hang on to this one. I don't know if I have a hundo on Spoink. That might be the closest I have so far. So we'll go ahead and hang on to that for now. And we'll go ahead and claim the rank rewards, in which case we have made it up to rank 17. Only 2 ranks away, basically, until ELO reveal. Things might start getting a little serious out here. We're in the danger zone. But at the very least, we made it to the danger zone with a good amount of wins under our belt. Stayed in the positive for 4 sets throughout the night, with the first one being 3 wins out of 5, and sets 2, 3, and 4 being 4 wins out of 5. So yeah, at the very least, we held on really well in Willpower Cup, and now we'll take this opportunity to see if we're able to hang on at just as well in the the Mega Evolved Edition of Master League. So yeah, not only are the CP caps off, now Mega Evolved Pokemon are involved, so this is gonna get a little dicey. I woke up at 2 a.m. for work, about to get there at like 4. It takes me 2 hours to get to work. Currently, was it watching on your commute to work? That's kind of cool. Well, I hope you have a good time at work. But yeah, if you do need to drop off at any point during these battles, thank you very much for stopping by, Nicholas. It's much appreciated. But yeah, glad to be part of your morning commute. All right, let's do this. We're about to jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Mega Edition of Master League, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for these battles. We're going to be kicking things off with a Mega Rayquaza, rocking Dragon Tail, Break and Swipe, and Dragon Ascent. Hanging out in the middle, we have a Crowned Doggo in the form of specifically Crowned Zacian, who's rocking Metal Claw, Behemoth Blade, and Close Combat. Closing everything out, we have Origin Form Palkia, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Spatial Rend, and Aqua Tail. So this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do. So match number one of this set, and match number one, Mega Master League. We shall see how this all goes. Hoping for the best. Anyway, match number one of this set is going to be up against 1010 19MD. Alright, 1010, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Urshifu. Oh, I haven't seen an Urshifu in ever. That's a water Urshifu, side note. And with that, swapping things out for the Primal Groudon. I'm not sure how well we tank, what do you call it? Precipice Blades. Right now, the Dragon Tails are definitely hurting quite a bit. I'm going to try and tank it. We'll see how we handle. So we Fire Punch. Okay, we handle that, so we're good there. Okay, with that, coming in with a real quick Break and Swipe. Clear out their first shield. Okay, and with that, we'll go ahead and swap in for our Origin Form Palkia. Go ahead and see if we can bait out their last shield with a real quick Aqua Tail. Nope, they read the bait. Okay. I don't recall what Urshifu knows, so I'm going to go ahead and check a shield just in case they have something nasty. Okay, they have Dynamic Punch. That could very well be pretty nasty, I'm not going to lie. So with that, coming in with a real quick Aqua Tail again. Let's see if we can take out their last shield. Nope. With that, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Urshifu right on out of here. Are they coming back in with Primal Groudon, or is it going to be Mon number 3? Mon number 3 in the form of their Zacian. I'm going to regret this, but I'm going to tank it. Behemoth Blade. Do we tank? We do tank. I don't know why I'm going for close combat already. But we're going to fire off close combat. Hope for the best. Clear the shield. Say goodbye to our Zacian there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. That coming in with a real quick Aqua Tail. Is it going to be enough to take out the rest of the Zacian? Yes, it is. So now it's just the rest of the Primal Groudon. Chucking the shield immediately. There'll be Fire Punch. Okay. Ooh, they do have another. Do they have enough for Precipice Blades? I don't know. They did. Should have called the Fire Punch bait. Dang it. It's okay. We kept it as close as we could, but unfortunately that is going to be lost number 1 of this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so off to a little bit of a rough start. We're currently 0-1, but we still have 4 matches left in us. Plenty of opportunities to bounce back. Let's see if we can do just that as we go into our next match against Kirby Mario Power. Sure, it does kind of give me Kirby vibes, I'm not gonna lie. I know it's not Kirby, but still. Anyway, it's going to be Mega Rayquaza versus a fused Zekrom. Or fused Kyurem with Zekrom. And this is some potential neutral damage in the form of a Fusion Bolt. Did charge a little bit of extra energy there, but we'll go ahead and fight back with a real quick Break and Swipe. Lower their attack, if only by a little bit. And with that, I will opt to let my Rayquaza go. Alright, people, you've done well. Back, I'll bring in Zacian to take out the rest of their Kyurem. With that, next one to deal with is going to be Primal Kyogre. Okay. Wasting no time here, going all in on a double dose of close combat. Okay, and we'll clear out your number 2. We'll take it, we'll take it. Unfortunately, we do say goodbye to our Alright, we say goodbye to our Zacian. RIP, buddy. Okay, hitting us with the Origin Pulse. Last one's going to be their Zamazenta. Okay, we're ever spamming with our Aqua Tails. Okay, check out the shield. They're coming in with Behemoth Bash. Okay, coming in with another Aqua Tail. Bearing up the Zamazenta. Ooh, nah, they got me here. They got me here. It's over. Yep, I don't have. Oh no, it's not over. Holy moly, I had energy on Rayquaza. Oh, banked energy that I totally forgot about came in clutch at the very end, securing us victory number 1 of the set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, okay. Well, dang, it's not over till it's over, apparently. Holy moly. That was close. That was way too close. That was way too close for comfort. Oh. Yeah, I thought I only had like my one Dragon Tail on me, but no, we had Break and Swipe. We had energy. I'm glad we caught that. Glad we caught that in time. Whew. Also, May, I'm not sure if I said it already, but hello, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, the grind was real for Zacian, I'm not gonna lie. The grind was real for all 3 of these, honestly. Yeah, a lot of time and unfortunately money on that. But anyway, we're 1-1 right now. Let's go ahead and see if we can go 2-1 against Arjun Rana 9. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing the name correctly. I did miss any part of the name. But anyway, it's gonna be the Battle of the Megas, the Hoenn Megas. It's gonna be Primal Kyogre. Primal Kyogre versus our Mega Rayquaza. Just out here being like, yeah, it's like, yeah, Kyogre, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to cool it with your beef with Groudon. I'm gonna need to teach you. I need y'all to stop. I need y'all to stop with the beef, okay? Rayquaza headed up to here with all their shenanigans. It's just like, you know what? We're cutting it here. It's where it ends. Stop it. Get some help. You know. That they're coming in with a fusion flare. I think. Can I metal claw them down before the next one? Yes, we can. And with that, they're coming back in with their Kyogre. Gonna try to tank out this next one. I'm thinking it's gonna be Origin Pulse? Question mark. It's gonna be Surf. Oof. Okay, we're coming in with close combat. It is gonna debuff our defense. Is it gonna be enough to get us knocked out by the waterfall? Not quite, but they are now coming in with their own Zacian. I'm gonna swap in for my, what was it? Origin Palkia. And the hope is we're able to clear them out with the Aqua Tails before they get to enough close combats to finish us off, pretty much. They're coming with Behemoth Blade. Ooh. Okay, with that, firing off another Aqua Tail their way, clearing out the Zacian. That's just Origin Primal Kyogre versus our Origin Palkia. Fortunately, we do have Spatial Rain at the ready, so we're able to clear out the Kyogre. I think we flipped for a second there, and we were able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, SFF Spider. Hello, welcome to the stream. What part do you recommend for a budget version of Willpower Cup? Ooh, budget version. Mine's currently Lunatone, Absol, and Hitmonlee. Oh, that's a team. Lunatone's interesting. I feel like Lunatone gets good coverage against Mandibuzz, if anything. It's a usually good budget. I would recommend Primeape or Annihilate because on resource-wise they're pretty low, but they do require a Community Day move to really function properly. Ooh, what's another good one? What's good early game for Willpower Cup? Drapeon's a little bit of a commitment. Claydol might be good. I think Claydol doesn't require. Claydol's. I don't think Claydol costs too much. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but it's all of the moves that it requires is well, Mud Slap, Rock Tomb, and I think Scorching Sands. They don't require any elite TMs for it, if I remember correctly. There's no like exclusive moves for Claydol, and its cost isn't terrible. Yeah, it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's not terrible. One Shadow Ball toy now. Can you evolve? If anyone else in chat happens to have any recommendations for a budget options for Willpower, is Mandibuzz getting Volibee in general might be a little bit tough because I think right now it's just in eggs, but Mandibuzz is pretty up there. The Stardust cost is a little high, especially for the extra charge move, but that might be an option if you do have Volibee going into Mandibuzz. I see that a lot. Sableye is kind of expensive, but I do like Sableye. You know, I could try and take a look at. Let's do fighting, dark, psychic. Scroll down to the 1500s. Oh, Poliwrath. I've seen a couple Poliwraths out there. You might have some luck with Poliwrath. I don't think Icy Wind is I don't even win against the legendaries. I even lose 3-star rates sometimes when they got the ones from Giovanni. Oh, Darkseid, hello. I'm surprised how well Muck does it. Oh, Muck is an interesting one. I feel like Muck has really good typing. As long as it doesn't run into Claydol, I feel like Claydol, from what I can tell, is its only like real hard counter. Otherwise, yeah, I think Muck, especially, or I guess the only one available for Willpower is Alolan Muck. If you do happen to have access to an Alolan Muck, that's a pretty good one. I feel like some Alolan Muck is always a sleeper pick whenever it's available. It holds its own. It holds its own really well. Yeah. Oh, Skuntank. Skuntank is good. Oh, low kicks. Actually, yeah, low kicks has a pretty solid moveset for this, because X-Scissor does really good coverage against both Dark and Psychic types. And speaking of Psychic, it does rock Sucker Punch, which is basically last season it was as good as Counter used to be, so it's definitely something that's to look out for. I feel like the only thing that holds it back is that Mandibuzz is everywhere. And especially Mandibuzz with Air Slash is a tough one for it. I do think it's a solid Claydol counter as long as it doesn't get hit by Rock Tomb. Yeah, I like low kicks. Low kicks is a good option. Low kicks is good. And yeah, its pre-evo is... I think its pre-evo is still pretty common. But yeah, Skuntank's another fun one. It's got a lot of good coverage moves to its name. I think Trailblaze at one point was really popular with it. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I like those options. So yeah, if you happen to have anything like that, like lying around, Skuntank's a fun one. Alolan Muck might get you some pretty good places. Low kicks, yeah, I feel like low kicks is underrated. It has some tough matchups, but overall, I feel like it'll find its way. It'll get you some good. And Shadow Drapion with Ice Fang for Mandibuzz. Oh yeah, yeah. The only thing with I do like the recommendation for Shadow Drapion in general. I think the only issue with recommending, or in terms of recommending, especially for a recommendation of a budget version, I think if you don't have a good, like a Shadow Drapion all set up, especially with like frustration off of it, it's a little tough now because I think the Rocket event is over now. But yeah. Is there a team with Alolan Raichu? It's my second favorite Pokemon. Alolan Raichu might actually be... If you get a good alignment against Mandibuzz, I feel like it holds a really good spot. And it has good neutral damage against everything that's not Claydol. Pretty much. It is rather squishy though. Oh, and things like Sableye, or even like what else is pecking? Oh, low kicks might be a pretty nasty thing to face off against. But yeah, I think you could arguably make something work with Raichu. It's a little bit clunky. What does Raichu even know? Let me double check on that before I continue on. It's fast moves, Spark, Thunder Shock, and Volt Switch. And it's charge TMs. Oh. I think Psychic and... Is Grass not exclusive? Trailblaze is interesting. Trailblaze gives you some coverage against Claydol in a pinch. Although I probably wouldn't stay in that matchup because Mud Slap hurts. Surf could be interesting coverage. I feel like Trailblaze might be your best bet. Our team of fighting low kicks Raichu did real well, but you're extremely weak to Charm. Oh, that could work. Yeah. Oh, that might be interesting. I like that. So Lowland Raichu, low kicks, and some fighting Pokemon. Like if you want to rock Primeape or Annihilate or Poliwrath. I see some Poliwraths roaming around in battle and stuff like that. That could work. But yeah, Charmers are definitely not going to be your friend on that one, because especially against low kicks and fighting and whatever fighting Pokemon you choose. Yeah, that might be a little bit of a rough one. The plus side is I feel like a lot of the Charm users, at least I've seen, have been weak to Ghost type moves. So if you're rocking something like Primeape or Annihilate, you at least have Rage Fist to fall back on if you really, really need to. But yeah, I like that recommendation. Recommendation from Rob Smith over on Twitch. Also, I'm not sure if I said it already, but hello, and welcome to the stream. I know I've been having this whole conversation, but yeah. Yeah, and also Dark Sight. I'm not sure if I actually said hello and welcome to the stream, but hello and welcome to the stream. Apologies, it was a tad bit late, but welcome. I made that sounds like something I could try. Thank you. Oh, okay. I wish you best of luck if you do manage to try it out, May. Wish you the best. Feel free to let us know how it works out. I don't think I have a good Alolan Raichu on me right now, so I gotta look out for that to test out for future teams. But yeah. I'll catch the Rabombi. Is this Rabombi? I think this is a Cutiefly. I mean, it still got dust. Oh. Yeah. Oh, Rob Smith, I was gonna try it today and let me know next time the stream. Okay. Oh yeah. Anyone willing to try out the combo, feel free to let us know in the next stream. I think I have a fighting type and wow. I think I have a fighting type and low kicks available, but I need a good Raichu. I haven't bothered to set up a Raichu. Oh, and Ryan Awaji, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but hello, and welcome to the stream as well. Welcome. Welcome to the exciting world of us catching a Metapod. Oh, we didn't even catch the Metapod. Dang it. Dang it. Anyway. Free evil. Yeah. Anywho. Oh, hello, bummed we missed out on the Metapod. But anyway. It's okay. Regardless of that, we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on with the battles. I think we'll just finish up this set and maybe one more, and then we'll call it a night, because it is starting to get a little bit on the late side. But we will still keep it on with this set, where right now we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. So we'll see if we can get ourselves win number 3 here as we look for match number 4. Look, there's a numbers thrown around on that one. But anyway, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Captain Surge. Alright, Captain Surge, it's going to be a Mega Gallade to start things out. So I really love the design of Mega Gallade. I'm not gonna lie to you. Side note, we are now facing off against a Shadow Mewtwo. I'm gonna go ahead and check a shield here. Maybe Psy Strike. That I'm gonna swap right on out for my Zacian. Into which case, I'm gonna try and tank out this next one. I'm not sure how good of an idea it is, but we shall see in a moment. It is Shadow Ball. We actually handled it pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. And that we are able to Metal Claw the rest of the Mewtwo down, and now we're face to face once again with the Mega Gallade. I think the only thing we have to worry about is, I was gonna say them rocking close combat if anything, but it looks like we're able to hit them pretty hard with a real quick Behemoth Blade. I'm thinking of the other doggo. Go ahead and use up a final shield here. Let's keep our Zacian alive for a little bit longer. And with the fall of Mega Gallade, they have opted to call it a night here, so we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, I saw Raichu against Mandibuzz, and they did one Trailblaze followed up with a wild Charge and KO'd Mandy. That was kind of nice to see happen. Oh, that is good. That is nice. Oh, you know what? Anything to like straight up, almost virtually one-hit KO or like super KO a Mandibuzz, especially in like a cup like this where Mandibuzz is running rampant. It's always a welcome sight. It's good stuff. I mean, the stars gotta align a little bit for it to happen, but you know, when it happens, it's good stuff. Like landing a solar beam with Typhlosion. It's good stuff. They never see it coming. Anyway, Michaela, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Apologies, just us. Right now, we're currently in the midst of discussing team compositions involving Alolan Raichu in Willpower Cup. We're also doing battles in the Mega Edition of Master League, where right now we are currently 3-1. So no matter what, we're in the positive, but we might as well see if we get one more win as we go against Jawal, 1332, for match number 5. Okay. With that, first matchup is going to be a Battle of the Hoenmons. I don't know why I'm sticking out in this fight. I'm like, my mind kind of like broke for a second. I don't know how I want to handle Zamazenta. I don't have a proper answer to Zamazenta. I'm coming in with Zacian to deal with Zamazenta now. I'm gonna check out the shield here. And then the Behemoth Bash. And my brain just stopped. My brain literally stopped functioning the moment I saw Zamazenta. I don't know. Like I literally implanted a shield into the middle of my brain. Weird imagery, but you know, that's how I feel. Anywho. Go ahead and fight back with a real quick close combat. to the yellow. Okay, and with that, we are able to fight back with a real quick break and swipe. Do lower their attack, and I think I'll go ahead and let my Rayquaza go here. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Ooh, hit them with the thunder. Like that, they're coming in with their own Origin Palkia. And Shiny Flex Origin Palkia. Now we'll go ahead and fight back with a real quick Spatial Rand. Get their Shiny Palkia right on out of here. The rest of our battle against their Origin Kyogre. Primo Kyogre. I don't know why I said Origin. But anyway, with that, we are able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, cool. Still hanging on to 4 wins out of 5. I'll take it. How'd I do on Groudon Raid Weekend? Not bad. I didn't really do all too much, admittedly, like Shadow Groudon raids throughout this weekend. Had some other plans with the family throughout the weekend, so kind of remained offline for the most part, but still managed to, I guess, sneak away for a moment, do like maybe like 2 or 3 raids. Nothing good on IVs, so I think they all got transferred. But yeah, at least we got candies for it. Gives me a chance to power up. I think I don't have any fully powered Groudons yet, so any chance to get a little bit more candies for that, we'll take it. Yeah. And we'll also take this 2920 Stardust, a Charge TM. Always nice. 3 rare candies, and an encounter with a Carbink. Don't see too much Carbinks these days. There's too many Mud Slappers around. I don't know. Also steel types running rampant, I'm sure. Anyway, I'm very heavy on attack and defense. And I wish attack and HP was flopped on that one. But anyway, we can go ahead and claim this rank award as well. So we are now a quarter of the way to rank 18. Still got quite a ways to go before we get to rank 18. But, you know, slowly but surely, we'll get there. Maybe we'll get to ELO with the open leagues coming back, but we'll see how it goes. Anywho, I think before we call it a night, we'll go ahead and do one more set in Mega Master League. See if we're able to keep this positive streak going. Yeah, started out the night strong with 3 wins out of 5, so still stay in the positive, but kind of kept it close to the middle. Then after that, we've been on a 4-1 win streak for sets 2 through 5. So I think that's definitely doing well for our ELO if that's been impacting our hidden ELO. Yeah, let's see if we can close it out with one more positive set as we go into the basic rewards, jump into the Master League, and to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for these matches. We're starting it out with Mega Rayquaza up at the front, rocking Dragon Tail, Breaking Swipe, and Dragon Ascent. Excuse me. In the middle, we have Crown Zacian with Metal Claw, Behemoth Blade, and Close Combat. And closing everything out, we have Origin Palkia with Dragon Breath, Spatial Rend, and Aqua Tail. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so with the team all set and ready to go, let's go ahead and see how we do. We're set number 6. So it's our final set of the night. Okay, here we go. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Kono Dixon 93. Alright, Kono Dixon, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Mega Gyarados. And it's Mega Gyarados in all of its shrimp-bodied glory. Look at it, absolutely majestic. Hitting us with a crunch. Oof. Getting us deep into the yellow there. Now we can go ahead and now fight back with a real quick Aqua Tail break and swipe. Clear out shield number 1 and also get the attack debuff as well. Ooh, and with that coming in with Zamazenta doing real quick work on our Rayquaza with a real quick Ice Fang. That coming in with our Zacian. I'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one. Let's see how well we handle. Gonna be Behemoth Bash. Oof. That, gonna strike back with real quick close combat. Well, run ahead and need to use my next shield here. Gonna be their own close combat. That they're coming in with the crowned Zacian. And with that, going all in with another close combat. I'm going to clear out their last shield there. And with that, I'm guessing this next one's going to be close combat? Question mark? Yep, it's going to be close combat. Oof. Check a shield here. Even if it is Aqua Tail, I'm pretty sure it's not something I want to deal with. Thank you very much. Ooh. The double charge on, I think, Aqua Tail. What do I handle? Okay. Okay, so we do get enough to get the Spatial Rend. Can I have enough in me to get to not quite. The Metal Claws are a little too much for me on that one. So unfortunately that's going to be loss number 1 to start things out. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, a little bit of a rough start, but we'll go ahead and see if we can bounce back here as we look for match number 2. And match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Technician 1988. Hey, Technician, what do you got? First round is going to be hello. Shiny Primo Groudon. My goodness. Absolute unit of a Pokemon. Also hanging with a Mud Shot, so I'm not too concerned there. I don't believe Primo Groudon knows anything that could really hurt us. But we'll see as this whole thing plays out. And with that, they swapped out for their Origin Palkia. Okay. I'm not sure how much Dragon Tail charges in comparison, so I'm going to go ahead and check a shield here. It's going to be Aqua Tail. I may come to regret this, but I'm going to try and tank out this next one. I don't think it's enough for Spatial Rend. Yep, okay. I called correctly. With that, they're coming in with their own Zacian. Take a shield. That might not be the best idea. You know what? We're going all in for a close combat. Okay, so we do a Magic Clear Out shield number 2 at the very least. Yeah, now we do say goodbye to our Crown Doggo here. Oof, RIP, buddy, you've done well. Okay, and with that, coming in with a real quick tail. Okay, now it's just a matter of whether or not I can spam Aqua Tail enough to finish off the rest of the Crown Duggo. Have I been keeping proper track? Oh, they don't play rough. Ooh, okay. I thought they had close combat. I was wrong. You know what? That's on me. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. You know what? Fair enough. Caught me off guard with the play rough. That was good. That was good. So unfortunately, we're in a bit of a rough. We're in a bit of a rough spot on this one. We're currently 0-2, but we do still have 3 more matches left. Just gotta readjust in my chair. Apologies on that. And we'll go ahead and jump back into battles and see if we can bounce back here. Possibly get ourselves in one final 3-win streak. Starting out with our opponent for match number 3. And that person is going to be Tiago Colho 30. I feel like I butchered that terribly, and I apologize on that. But first matchup is going to be up against a Mega Gyarados. Oh shoot, I think I lost connection a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. Please, not like this. Don't let it end like this. Oh no. The game was rigged from the start. Oh, I don't think I have any. I don't think I have. I have no moves here. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Oh. Maybe an absolute tragedy here. We might have just straight up lost connection on this one. I don't think this match is recoverable. I think this is an auto loss for us here. Ugh. Rough way to go for a potentially much needed win for number 3. Game trying not to screw things up, challenge if possible, true. I will say in general, it's amazing that we've gone as long as we have without our game crashing. Or with our game freezing up on us like this, but unfortunately when we needed it most, it died on us. Anywho, give me one moment. I'll just show my old schedule over on YouTube and change out to the chat screen, because I'm just gonna force out of my Pokemon Go app and then jump back in. Yeah, I think unfortunately, that one still counts as a loss, unfortunately. Get your 2 wins in other mode real quick. That's true. We have been having really good luck with Willpower Cup, so it would make sense for us to jump in to get the wins there. I will admit though, I am rather stubborn, so respectfully, I think while we had a good run in Willpower, I do want to see if we can at least get ourselves one more win in Mega Master League. before we call it a night here. But yeah, I do like the suggestion, Thick Elite. I'm not gonna lie to you, but nah, we've done plenty of battles in Willpower. We've started out in Mega Master League. I'm gonna try and finish in Mega Master League. We may be 0-3, but we might as well see if we can close out with 2 wins with this team in this moment as we look for match number 4. Okay. And match number 4 of the set is going to be up against Up in Arms Pooch 94. Alright, let's see what you got. First matchup is going to be up against a Primo Kyogre. Just kidding, it's going to be up against a Dialga. Okay, well, it's not going to be very effective. I am still going to go for the Behemoth Blade. Get some decent damage in there. They're still probably going to pack some pretty nasty neutral damage with, was it some Iron Heads our way, I'm pretty sure. Or with the Thunder. Okay, I was definitely not expecting Thunder. But okay, I respect it. Coming in with another Thunder. Okay, before they get to another Thunder, we're going to hit them with the Behemoth Blade. Clear out the rest of their Dialga. Okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and opt to try and finish off the Primo Kyogre with a close or do some good neutral damage with the close combat. Get it to about half health. We'll take it, we'll take it. Okay, I'm going to try and check a shield here in case they're rocking Blizzard, because that's the only thing I'm concerned about. There's going to be a Surf. I could be setting them up for Blizzard at this point. Or they could be hitting me with Spatial Rend at this point. That's true too. Okay. They got about 4 Dragon Tails in. I'm kind of curious what they're hitting us with. It is Spatial. That's enough for Spatial Rend? Excuse me? Oh my goodness, okay. Apparently so. Shoot, okay. Okay, okay. Dang, I didn't know Dragon Tail generated that much energy. Holy moly. Okay, so unfortunately that is loss number 4 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. We'll go ahead and jump into one more match. We'll see if we get at least 1 win under our belt. Close out with 1 win in Mega Master League. Here's hoping. As we jump into our final match of the night against Donghee Lee 96. Alright, Donghee Lee, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against the Primo Kyogre. We've been through this already, haven't we? What are they possibly throwing out? I was gonna be higher here, okay. Swipe. Do reduce their attack by a little bit. That's kind of good. I'll check a shield. Let's try to keep our Rayquaza alive for a little bit longer. Because we are able to finish off the rest of the Dialga. Oh, well, unfortunately. I assumed I had enough in me for Dragon Ascent, but I guess Metal Claw, which is that much faster. Whatever. Anywho, With that, they're coming back in with Primal Kyogre. We do have Spatial Rend available to fight off against the Primal Kyogre. Go ahead and try and take out this next attack. I think even if it is Blizzard or Thunder, we should be okay. Well, okay is rather subjective here, but we do survive it, so we're okay in that regard. I'm getting far off an Aqua Tail their way. Get them within range to knock out with the Zacian out here just denying me any charge moves. That's crazy. I'm gonna let this go. I think I can survive it. Yeah. But it's 2 shields against my 1, and I'm already down to like deep in the red, so. Yeah, no matter what, they got me here. So, yeah. Yeah. Probably should have quit while I was ahead, huh? Probably should have quit while I was ahead. So unfortunately, we're going to be ending the night in a very negative note as we got ourselves a very unfortunate 0-5. You've officially hit the wall on that one. It's okay. It is what it is. RIPs there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Yeah, and I think I'm going to take that as the signal that we should probably call it a night officially here. Because I think if I try to do any more battles at this point, I'm just going to end up getting more salty. And I'm probably going to play terribly. And it's just not going to work out. So I think the only appropriate thing here is to just call it where it's at. It's an unfortunate place to call, but, you know, overall, looking at the positive, we had a really solid night overall. It's just that 0-5 hurts. The 0-5 hurts a lot after especially as good of a night as we had. But what can you do, right? What can you do? But yeah, it is what it is. We'll pick our... Well, we'll dust off. We'll pick ourselves up, dust off, keep on keeping on. But that will be for another time, as it is almost 2 in the morning where I'm at, and I do have work within 4 hours, so I should probably get some sleep. Yeah. With that said. Oh, I appreciate the tuck in on the emote. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, with that, thank you very much to everyone who tuned into the stream. I do apologize if I did get a little bit salty near the end there, but I mean, I feel like an 0-5 is justifiable. Is a justifiable reason to end up with a little bit of salt, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, yeah, apologies on that, but yeah, thank you for everyone who did tune in throughout. And thank you to over on Twitch. Thank you Nace124 for the follow, and thank you to Thick Elite, Nace, Rob Smith, Trainer Thomas, Darksight, Another Sev, Dick Wubbs, on Another Sev again. Thank you very much for chatting up throughout. Greatly appreciated. And same over to YouTube, SFF Spider, Michaela, May, Ryan Awaji, Nicholas Wright, Hollow, Tiani, Upara, Random Edits, Strum RBLX. Apologies, lost my ability to spell for a second. Boone, Jurassic Plush, Asen Lynch, Super Broker, Chanel, and Martin for stopping by and either saying hi or chatting for a little bit. Always appreciated. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course subscribe to us over on YouTube or follow us over on Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as just check our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter /X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. With that said, let me go over the stream schedule for this coming week, which is not the one that I'm showing on YouTube. Oh, it is very similar to the one I'm showing on YouTube right now, but we do have another copy that I can paste. I think should be showing correctly on YouTube now and is now showing over my face on Twitch. And with that, tomorrow/later today, roughly about this time, over exclusively on YouTube, we'll be continuing and possibly concluding our journey in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Then following that, on Thursday at roughly about this time, both on YouTube and on Twitch, we'll be diving back into some ranked matches in Pokemon TCG Pocket, where I believe that time frame is pretty much the last day that we have for ranked matches. So we'll see if we're able to get some headway in those ranked matches and see if we're able to climb a little bit more in the. I think right now we're Ultra Ball rank 2, so we'll see if we can get to maybe Ultra Ball rank 4 by the end of that, but we'll see how it goes. Anywho, following that, on Friday at roughly about this time, over exclusively on Twitch, we'll be continuing our journey through Donkey Kong Country Returns HD and closing everything out. On Saturday at roughly about this time, we'll be continuing, jumping right back into Pokemon Go's Go Battle League to take on the 3 open leagues, Great, Ultra, and Master League. With that said, once again, on Monday, or exclusively on YouTube, I guess later today, exclusively on YouTube, we'll be continuing Donkey Kong Bonanza. Thursday on YouTube and Twitch will be Pokemon TCG Pocket. Friday, exclusively on Twitch, will be Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. And then closing everything out on Saturday at roughly about this time on both YouTube and Twitch, we'll be diving back into Pokemon Go's Go Battle League to take on the 3 open leagues. Yeah, and VGC soon. Someday. Is it Legends EA coming out fairly soon? Definitely have that posted on. Might do a combo YouTube and Twitch thing, but we'll see. I feel like that's one that we can do, a simulcast. And start that journey simulcasting. But anyway, that's plans for later. For now, once again, that pretty much does it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.